I'm starting today near Sable Falls at the Grand Sable Visitor Center. It's the middle of July. I'm gonna hike to the Sable Falls from the Visitor Center. In Michigan, it's called the North Country National Scenic Trail. This is what the trail looks like. Still on my way to Sable Falls. Just wanted to talk about trekking poles. I've saw some different research and watched a video. Her name is Jessica, and I believe what she said that the trekking poles are good for you. They relieve a little stress off your back. At least that's how I feel. Today I just got one, actually a pair of them, which I'm just using one today. It helps me balance as I'm going down slopes, off rocks, off roots. A lot of different reasons for using it, like going across the water where you don't want to put your foot in there. You got the end in the water versus your feet, and I really tend to like them. Take a look at this trail, kind of what I'm looking at today. I'm almost to Sable Falls. I'm gonna correct myself that it was probably around 3 miles to the falls, and I'm not quite there yet, but it shows in the background here shows the long grasses, which is a pretty diverse section. It goes from these heavy wooded area back here and then turns into these little openings with the long grasses. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's the trail in front of me. Long grasses on each side, and there's the heavy tree cover behind me. Just wanted to show how diverse really this trail is. Right now I'm looking at the entrance of the dunes and fall trails. You can pause it if you'd like to take a look at this. I'm looking at the Ghost Forest, the Viewpoint Grand Sable Dunes, which we walked through. It currently says you are here now, and Sable Falls is just a little bit further from there. On my way to the falls, you can tell that the trail has gotten a little wider here. There's a little parking lot over this direction from the sign. Here's Sable Falls. I did a little hiking back here to see it. I don't know if you can hear me, but this is Sable Falls. Absolutely beautiful. It goes all the way up in there. Starts from the top tier, second tier, third tier, and a little water slide at the bottom. What an absolute beautiful waterfall. This is Sable Falls. There's a couple different viewpoints. The actual falls here. Very nice from this angle. I'm currently at a little outlook, the second part of the outlook, made out of wood. Someone spent a lot of time doing this. Very impressive. Sable Falls, very beautiful. A beautiful overlook platform. Just amazing that someone took the time to do this. Very humid here today. Cool but humid. Now I'm climbing the sand dunes. As you can see, the sand here, along with Lake Superior in the background, very beautiful. I'm going to climb the sand dunes here in a minute. Currently I'm heading up to the top of the sand dunes. As you can see, this is what I'm looking at. There's a couple different parts. There's one that goes up towards the visitor center, which is pretty high. And then I'm going to go over to the ones that are behind me that look over Lake Superior. Currently you can see it's a little bit steep. And up towards the top here, you can feel the sand hitting you in the face. Take a look here. Very pretty views. I almost didn't do it just for sake of time. But at this point, I'm here, and I'm gonna do it. There's the top of one of the sections of the sand dunes. Absolutely gorgeous out here. You really can't tell how big they really are until you see a person on them. Sand dunes amongst the forests with Lake Superior in the background. I'm going to zoom in on this. Sand dunes as far as you can see. The tall grasses in the foreground. Here's a little trail that takes you onto one of the sides of the sand dunes. I'm not going to go too far because I really want to go the other way and see Lake Superior. This is absolutely gorgeous. So glad that I came up here.
Sometimes you need to go, take a step back to see the truth.
It's a little windy, so I hope you can hear me through all the wind. I've gotten to the edge of the sand dunes. I went to the top, and now I'm facing over Lake Superior behind me. Such a gorgeous sight. And almost to the edge, as you can see. The water is below me. Look at that gorgeous view. We got some people hiking to the top here. The sand dune really is. Pretty amazing. And there's Sable Beach below us. Pretty gorgeous as well.
The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful. You and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Here I am heading out back in the woods Here's the trail along the Sable River. The very beautiful trail walking through the woods with all the vegetation, amazingly green. I saw some of the videos online. Good shout out to Tim Watson, Jason Wish, Up Trail 71, Josh, as I head on this trail and go over these little bridges. There's quite a few of them, from trail to creek. The river beside me. Right now I am heading to the log slide, as you can see behind me. Some primitive tools that they used back in the day. And there's a trail I came from. I don't know if you can see this very well. Tools of the trade. Looks like a way of lumberjacks moving their logs primitively back in the day. 1800s and early 1900s. Now I'm currently at the log slide. I'll show you this steep hill that people tend to go down. I am not going down it today, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But you can see just behind me where I had just left with the sand dunes. Let me show you that. This camera doesn't do it justice, it's so huge. Then I'll show you this way. Pretty amazing. It continues down here, and there's a little lighthouse along the way. White lighthouse right in this area. There's Lake Superior right behind me. Absolutely beautiful. The log slide is pretty amazing. Here's the log slide all the way to the bottom, where they would transport the logs down and float them on the river and transport them to other locations. And as you can see, perfect timing with people trying to walk down it. That's how far down it really is. That's how small the people are compared to this huge sand dune. Let's take a look at this lake.